To give you an idea, my first name is Vincent, very Italian. My last name, McElhone, very Irish. Just to give you a little bit of history, my grandparents came to this country during the famous potato parmesan famine. I don't know if you know. A little bit of history there for you. The alcoholism is the problem, right? With the Irish, is it not? No, it's genetic, right? You're pointing to her like we got to take her to a meeting or something, right? Looks okay to me. She's all right. Just you and your father? That's okay. I have alcoholism in my family. I'd probably be alcoholic myself, but who's got time for the meetings? You know, I'm a busy guy, and I'm all over the place. You know, I don't have time for that bullshit. So, my father was a tough guy. Raised us very strict. The first time he caught me smoking a cigarette, maybe come upstairs, smoke the entire pack in front of him. You know, I'll never forget myself saying to myself, "Just my luck. He couldn't have caught me with a woman." You know. You turn the heat up a little bit, I'm sweating up here like Leon Spinks in a spelling contest. $1.30, I feel like I'm in Kenya or something. So at any rate, I am Irish, and you know, I recently was in Boston for a weekend, working in Boston at a club, and I went to confession. You ever go to confession at all? With a body like that, you belong in confession. Don't be bullshitting the priest, okay? Get in there. Tell him everything. I went into confession not too long ago. I got to tell you the truth. I went into confession and said, "Bless me, Father, for I have sinned." They go, "Hey, you know what? Who am I to disturb you? Why don't you start off? Who am I kidding, huh?" Holy good, you have more to tell than I do, for God's sake, you know? Jesus. So, we do a lot of traveling in this business. I was recently in a Friendly's restaurant. You guys know Friendly's? Yeah. Restaurant? She knows Friendly's too? What the hell is this girl? What is she, everywhere? What's going on? You don't know what Friendly's is? Let me ask you a question about Friendly's. Could you possibly misname a restaurant any more than this? Could you possibly mislead the public any more by calling it call it "We Hate Like Help to Serve You"? I might come in for a cup of coffee, you know? Unbelievable. So I like sports. I play a lot of golf. You guys golf here in the audience? Golfers, etc. Yeah. I like golf. I do it pretty good. I played good the other day, not too long ago, and I had a particular hole I did well on. Missed a hole in one by just 8 strokes. So I'll tell you guys a little story. A little kid goes down to a pond one day, okay? Kid goes down to the pond. There's an old man sitting up on the porch looking down at the kid. He says, "What are you doing today, son?" He says, "I got this duct tape. I'm going to catch some ducks." The old man says, "You don't catch ducks with the duct tape. It's just a term." The kid says, "I do." An hour later, he's got ducks all over the place. Second day, the kid goes down the pipe. "What are you doing today?" He says, "I got this chicken wire. I'm going to catch some chickens." The old man says, "You don't catch the chickens with the wire. It's just a term." The kid says, "I do." An hour later, he's got chickens all over the place. Third day, he goes down. The old man says, "What do you got there?" He goes, "I got this pussy willow." The old man says, "Hold on, let me get my jacket." Sick bastards, I'll tell you that right now. Sick. Laughing at that shit during the holidays. So I love television. I love watching cable TV, you know. I love the cable TV news network, CNN. Remember the Michael Jackson thing? Somebody brought up watching this guy in a plane flying in the car. It was like O.J. Simpson. Remember that? It's like, it reminded me of that deal. I watched CNN headline news. The first time I watched the O.J. deal, I was in my hotel room in New Jersey. Looked at the bottom of the screen. It said, "Ex-NFL football great accused of murdering his wife." I said to myself, "Please, God, let it be Frank Gifford." Hey, say a prayer. Say a Hail Mary. You might have it. Don't give up yet. So at any rate, I learn a lot on CNN and cable news networks. I love the Animal Planet. I mentioned it before. I love it. There are times I'm watching TV saying to myself, "Have I been watching 2 fruit flies screw for 30 minutes? I gotta get the hell out of the house. Do something. Bring a book." How many times are the gazelles going to run by those lions? Can I ask you that question? Is there a learning curve with these goddamn animals whatsoever? Oh, jeez. Anyway, I love the golf. I got to tell you a quick little story. I got to get the hell out of here. I love golf. I left the church for a while, but the golf got me back into it. I got to tell you a quick little story. I left the church for a bit. I was out. I went over to the golf course. I went to my priest and said, "Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. I used the F word." The priest says, "Can you tell me the context?" I said, "Sure." I was playing golf. I put the ball in the tee. I was about to hit the ball. Out of the woods came a little squirrel. Took the ball off the tee, went down the fairway. My priest says, "Okay."